Hey everybody, welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Psychic Larry.
I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Kevin, and today we're doing a Viewpoints video of
Decorum!
Well, welcome back. We are talking about Decorum in this Viewpoints video, where we get to share some of our thoughts about what we thought about the game from Floodgate Games. But before we do, let's give you a quick overview of Decorum. This game is a cooperative hidden information game where you and your partner share the same objective. Decorate your home in a way that makes you both happy. This game is for 2 to 4 players that takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. You're going to keep your conditions that you get a secret. They basically say how you want the house directed. You're going to be adding, removing, and swapping objects or repainting rooms to make the house look just right for you. The other players will respond with love it, hate it, or are fine with it to work together toward a perfectly decorated home.
Alright, historically on our channel we've done these viewpoints kind of individually where we've shared, but we thought it might be better and there might be more bloodshed if we duked it out.
A little different.
Right, and it actually makes perfect sense for this game because in the game you are working with everybody to get your specific desires for the house laid out. However, they do all line up, so they can work together. You just have to communicate well enough to be able to pull it off.
Without communicating.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Because you are limited in your communication. You can only say, like, that doesn't fit my dream room or whatever. I love that. I hate that lamp, that sort of thing. But you can't specifically say, I'm working to get all reds in this room, or something like that.
So one of the interesting things about the game is that once you've played it one time, you would know what all the goals are, even amongst all the other players.
You remember all of them.
Yeah, if it had been a while, or you had played several scenarios, you'd probably get mixed up as to what the goals were.
Fortunately, the game does come with, do we know how many?
30 different scenarios.
So that you have opportunity to play very different ones, and they are also rated by difficulty, so I enjoyed that part of the game. I've actually played a number of them. I think I might have played more than anybody else. I've played this at game night a bunch of times, and it does get significantly harder when you play those 4 stars, because first off, usually it's simple things like, you have to, or the first ones are simple things like have 3 blue objects in a room, or don't have any rooms that are painted the same color as the objects. You start getting into those more difficult ones, and it's like you have to have 1 of each object, but only on the upstairs and only red, and like it gets very, very specific.
Do you find? Sorry,
I would say the other thing is the harder difficulty you go for when you're setting up the scenarios. You only have so many turns to finish the game, and so you really have to, every single turn is basically, you have to get them all correctly the whole time to get, sorry.
I don't even know what that means, but I think what you're saying is you do have to really, or what I've noticed is you have to actually really pay attention to what other people are doing, because if you don't get that she's putting red in this room.
Actions that you need to complete by the end of the game, and if you don't do them all, you won't win.
Did you find that playing more than once helped you guess the kind of clues that your partners were going to have?
No. I thought it would, but they did change enough, because I started to look for that, like, oh, she keeps putting this blue thing here. I think she must have to have blue stuff on this side of the room. No, that wasn't her goal at all. It was like the style of it. Yeah, and I was missing what pieces to pay attention to.
If we didn't regularly share information, because I think it's every 5 or something rounds, you share a card with somebody. If we didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to play it.
No, you would never win.
I have no idea what they want.
Yeah, at the end of each 5 rounds, you have a little heart-to-heart with everybody in the apartment, and you can trade a card so that they know what your roles are in the game, which immediately makes you go, oh, that's why you kept taking my red paint off, or whatever.
I'm pretty did you play, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we always traded with Will. I'm not sure what that says.
I need the information. Give it to me.
I feel like he had the most information out of everyone.
Sometimes Will's a little pushy with his design.
That's right.
Do you find certain types of people do better or gravitate more to the game, or is it just
I kind of wondered that the most recent time I played this game, I played with a definite, obvious non-gamer.
Okay.
She actually had a ball with it. She very much enjoyed it. She caught on
Maybe
pretty
they
quickly.
come from a passive-aggressive family.
Maybe. The people who loved it, like the box actually literally says a game of passive-aggressive cohabitation, and people pick up on that very quickly.
It is.
And the role-playing in that happens a lot.
It's
like,
hilarious.
It was a good time making fun of so-and-so's taste and being, subversive about it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it is true, because although you're just saying, I love it, I hate it, or it's fine, you can really get into it and be like, I love that! It's great! Or I hate that! Get that out of here!
I do find that interesting with the passive-aggressive, because when even you're trying to be specific about things, you have to be careful what you're saying, so you're not just saying what it is. So.
Right. Trying to follow the rules is part of the key to that. One of the rules that I do have an issue with every single time is that for some reason I don't know where to look at to determine which side of the house to put up.
Okay.
So 2 times I've played it where it was like the second turn before somebody was like, how come our house doesn't have a bathroom? And I was like, oh, whoops, sorry, we must put it on the other side. Obviously, your requirement requires a bathroom.
Gotcha.
I don't know where to look at for that. That labeling.
Maybe it's in the scenario itself.
Maybe it didn't
Yes,
seem
I
obvious.
set it
but
up the first time. And
Probably in the instructions.
It's probably in the rules. That's
it is in the
That's
instructions.
definitely where it's at.
Can we talk a little bit about the graphic design?
Please, yes.
Color-wise, I feel it pops really well. I think it's really, the shapes are easy. I think it all works pretty well. There's a couple things I would, from my viewpoint, would like to have seen maybe a little bit more. It'd be cool to have some sort of like cards that like slide in like the paint color, for instance.
Oh, like
You could have made the room like all red or all blue.
Like
Oh.
translucent plastic
Yeah.
or something.
That would have been cool.
That would be
That'd been
really
cool.
interesting.
That's
for
just
sure.
my own
I do
viewpoint.
like that everything is just gray to start off with, and then you start adding all these colors, and it pops a lot off the table when you're done. Everybody always comments on the unusual decor. I don't know where this originated originally, but they're all like, "Isn't it eclectic?" They're getting a little proper on me. I don't know.
I think the box covers.
I-
go for it. No.
Go ahead.
No. You will do the box
I would
cover
say
later.
I wasn't thrilled. Like, I understand why they picked the 4 colors that they did.
Yellow,
They
green, red,
didn't
blue.
need to.
Oh, like they could have picked 4 other colors.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are not colors that people generally
Paint their
use.
house with. Passive aggressive over here.
Yeah, like people aren't using straight up royal blue on their walls generally.
Maybe
The
it's gonna be an
green maybe in a
expansion.
kitchen
The
and maybe
mauve
the red,
expansion.
but I feel like generally homes have some more muted colors.
See, I disagree because
I hate it.
There it is.
I'm colorblind, so actually the colors were really great for me to be able to distinguish
Really?
what I was looking
But
at.
even the
Take
red and
C's
green?
of them.
Oh yeah, they're distinct
So-
enough.
They're
Okay.
contrasty enough.
Yeah.
I think there were other color choices that you could have still,
Oh, maybe, but
and the rest of us who see more colors.
I never had to
enjoy
look
it
at a room
little
and be
bit.
like, wait, what color was that? Oh, for me, it was very easy to distinguish the whole time.
I love the box cover. Actually, I think it's
I think
cool.
it's clever. It's a heart. They're painting him in there. The paint texture is a little bit rough on there, which is nice. I also really do like the cards. They made it very easy for you to be able to keep track of your card
Yep.
by holding the large card. It's all color coded, so you know which are yours when you pass them back and forth.
Yep.
That could have been confusing, and they actually did a really good job of making that simple.
I think one other thing is some people might think, oh, there is no solution for the scenario. But for every scenario, there is a solution.
You feel like there's not one.
Yeah.
And that really is the beauty when everybody's like, pass, 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 pass. We did it. We love this house. It's great.
Is the solution always a very specific,
Yes.
or is there like
There's
probably
multiple
multiple
ways to
depends
do
on
it.
difficulty.
On the easier ones, yeah.
There,
there's-
there might be a couple of,
Yeah.
of solutions. on
Yeah, I
this
was
one, but I
wondering
think
about
the advanced there's one solution. So
I
that's why I was
haven't
like,
played the hardest.
you only have so many turns to get that solution.
Okay.
So if you make a lot of mistakes and undo and redo
Mm-hmm.
the same thing over, you're not going to win.
We definitely were playing on the easier level then because
There was difference.
We had plenty of time to be able to do it.
Yeah,
I also
and
do
skip
like that
levels.
that you can skip ahead to get to the house conversation or whatever. Because
If
if
you
you're
want to.
like, if you're like beating your head against the wall and you're like, we're just wasting 3 more turns doing this. It is great.
why
to be
does
able
Will
to
take the
sacrifice
same thing off the house?
every turn? Stop doing it.
I just-
Overall, I had a good time with it. I've had a good time with it numerous times. I will be curious to see, does it get stale before I get to 30? But I think I've had a good time every time I played it so far.
I thought you're past 30
I
already.
just noticed the name of the game, Decorum. The word decor is bold and
Decorum.
is not.
Oh, Look at that clever.
I'm wondering if there's some hidden.
Ominous.
Yeah. So if you enjoy cooperative games with limited information and being able to decipher that puzzle, then definitely check out Decorum from Floodgate Games. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to know how they line up against with ours. We didn't really have too much rivalry going on in this one, but tune into some of our other playthrough. What are these games? Movies called? Viewpoint. Viewpoint movies. To see who you align with most. We'd love to know what your gaming tastes are and how they match up to ours.
We should have started our discussion by just saying, I love it, I hate it.
Right. We might need
I'm
to
okay with it.
start a ranking at the beginning. I give it 10 stars.
This is where we all are going to share our thoughts, but let's get going.
We were just going to
Let's
stop.
get going.
We probably can honestly just stop at Decorum.
Oh my goodness. I should say that before I pull the game in.
Oh my goodness.
Hey?
Which color is this?
Red.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. You're right.
I will admit that I
Four
thought we were
thumbs up.
talking
It's
about
okay.
a different game.
Perfect. Great
All
outtakes,
the way
everybody.
up through, like, looking in the box, I was like, this does not look like what I remember.